neighbors, it's Brad here from eTrailer, and today I'm in Elkhart, Indiana, the RV capital of the world, and I'm here with Austin from MORryde. Austin, what is MORryde?
Yeah, so MORryde's been around since 1966. More or less, we are a big supplier of high-end aftermarket RV components.
I've got to install a lot of their products. They're all fantastic. I'm not just being biased. And today we got to see them made. So we're going to take a closer look at some of the products and what you guys have to offer. You guys have awesome step option. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so these steps we've gone through a few different iterations, but the version we see here is what we would consider our Generation 2 StepAbove steps. A few things you'll notice is the steps are ground stable, meaning the legs go all the way to the ground. The legs here are independently adjustable, so you can just pull on it. Depending on if you have uneven terrain, you just pull on the bottom tread like this, and now it's ground stable. So they're no longer bouncy or wobbly. You're not on a diving board as you're jumping or walking out of your RV. More ground stable. Another thing we did with these is we offset the tread slightly. So they used to be kind of directly over top of each other. We tried to match or get closer to a residential rise and run so that the ball of your foot lands on the next step down, where before you'd kind of have to walk sideways to enter and exit the RV. Now your foot naturally lands on that different step. We have the deeper top tread, as you can see here. And another thing is they're all American made. They're made here in Elkhart, Indiana.
So we actually got a chance to see these made today, which is really cool. The quality that you guys have at the facility is fantastic. And going along with the thought process of, rise, run, and just safety in mind, there's also additional stuff to just really kind of make it the next level of steps. What accessories do you have?
Yeah, so one is going to be our safety rail right here. This was invented a couple years back. We won Product of the Year, which we were humbled by a couple years ago. But this is our safety rail that's a telescoping lend-a-hand rail that mounts to the outside of the camper. It uses a magnet to lock in place. It's just a more sure way to enter and exit the RV. It's more stable, less wobbly than the traditional ones, and it kind of matches in, blends in with the outside aesthetic of the RV.
So great for, if you're elderly or maybe just not as sure-footed or as able-bodied or even young kids.
Yeah. We also came up with our latch extender product. It uses a set screw up top. You're not drilling through the handle at all. It's just a set screw. It's an extended handle so that as you're entering and exiting the RV, a lot of people will do this. They'll walk up, you try to open the door, and then you have to walk back down the steps before you walk into the coach. Now, today, especially young ones, anyone with kids, they can grab the bottom, they can open the door and walk right into the RV. So it's a very easy, even with a pinky, you can open your door if you're carrying groceries, if you have a dog leash that you're holding on to, laundry, anything like that. It's going to be a lot easier way to get in and out of the RV.
There's also additional stuff to just really kind of make it the next level of steps.
Yeah, we have a few things that you can add on to any StepAbove step. So for example, right here on this step, we have pre-installed riv nuts on the inside of the steps. So you can have a bolt-on handrail if you don't want to invest in the safety rail. The only thing you have to do is you have to make sure when you flip your steps into the RV, you have enough clearance for that handrail to stick in there. We also have peel and stick marine grade step tread covers. And it's a literal marine manufacturer that made these step treads for us. So they're water resistant, they're scratch resistant, they're a little bit softer on your feet, and it kind of completes the whole image of the step. So aesthetically pleasing as well. Outside of that, we have our motion activated step lights that come in a pack of 2. They mount right to the bottom side of the steps with just a couple screws. And anytime it's dark out, when the motion sensor senses motion within a few feet, they're going to turn on automatically for 30 seconds at a time and then turn off automatically. We also have a step brush that we just launched, and that mounts to the bottom side of the steps as well. You can use it as a standalone brush, or you can actually flip it around and make it a boot brush so you can kind of clean your foot on the outside of the step.
Austin, thank you very much for taking the time to show us how these are made, but also the step and step accessories from MORryde. Awesome products. And again, thanks for taking the time to show us them.
Yeah, absolutely.